Hey everybody, Ark Nova here.
And focus heal.
Getting back to more Let's Play Isak Nordics. When last we left off, some shit went down. Sleepy juice.
Good night.
And now, we go to the Ark. Can I just get to the Ark? Head to the Ark. Okay. 10 for 10. Oh, no buried treasures at least. Only puzzles.
Only stuff.
Only fans.
Definitely not.
I can never find new types of mana seeds. Damage infliction plus 1%. That's not bad. Oh, Rainbow Strong Arm. All stats plus 6. All stats plus 3. All substats up. Well, I wouldn't want that because I need to keep my defense far from my attack. In terms of disparity. Discrepancy. What you looking up now? More spooky body hiding?
No.
Oh, weird.
That is weird, but yes.
Let me check our EQ. Yep. Alright. This is very labyrinthine so far. But also kind of not. Everything here is locked. Yeah.
Look strong.
Get out of here. Oh, clump. That 30% damage affliction is actually pretty nice.
The damage.
Is there anywhere I can go through here?
Can you grab the thing from there?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, cannot.
Nothing for you.
Oh. There we go. You bastard. What the fuck are you doing, Karja?
Just jumping.
Just dredging, boss.
Pierce through.
Okay. That skill's real nice. I likes it.
Karsha, even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adol. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
Okay, shortcut. Nice.
Here goes.
Before I muck this up.
Here goes. Flames, pierce through.
Oh, they're piercing through, alright. They're Pierce Brosnan through. That's your favorite Bond, right?
Sure. I don't really have a favorite.
Yes, you do. That's a lie, and it's Daniel Craig.
That is pretty good.
Freaking liar.
I mean, like, that's, like, it was just because, like, I watched those most recently, but I wouldn't say, like, it's my favorite.
I would, because it is.
Because it is.
Nothing left down here.
Flames, pierce through. Flames, pierce through.
Good skill. You good?
Yeah.
You Baja blasting?
A little bit.
Okay. Our damage output is crazy good now. Our ability to take damage is very low now, though.
Flames, pierce through. Flames, pierce through.
How did I whip that? Better the stronger.
Yeah.
Go. Thunder gloves. Inflict foes with paralysis. No. Oh, I am fished. What you looking up? We already know how to dump a body.
Do you though?
Yep.
I
We
don't
learned,
think
we
a
learned the
couple
science of body dumping.
Let's catch our breath.
Cinder blocks is good, yeah.
Is it? Maybe.
He's good, yeah. During curse build up. Alright, more break. Alright, what are we fighting? Ghost of Rolo? Golost?
Golost.
Rolo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark.
He was a nerd.
This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them.
Why'd he go and do that?
Rolo harbored much regret over the countless lives he claimed in the past.
Oh, yes. I kill thousands of humans. I'll save a penguin, that evens out.
I imagine you wish to redress those wrongs.
Well, ain't that noble of him?
Hey, Dad.
Didn't realize his hull held so much history.
Didn't realize you
Not
were.
that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Crimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, Granny and Lolita. You're looking fresh-faced yourself, Adol. You know, I held out a sliver of hope that the throne would tie this up with that neat little bow.
Then why'd you attack us before we got there?
Turned out to be a bust, though, eh?
So you survived.
You expected me to go down with the ship? Not before I get what I'm after. Now hand over Rolo back there.
No.
What's this? Old Grand seal her consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilena. You ought to be cherishing her if anything.
Nah.
Karja is in Rolo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whore son robbed Ilena of her life and her dream along with it. How's war holding up?
Not great.
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside and Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
What'd you find?
Nothing, Emma.
Shut your gob.
Shut your gob, beard.
Stings, don't it?
No.
Oh.
Making it all the way to Britaille, just to have one of our own stab us in the back.
Yep.
Gods blind me. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up?
That we're rich and famous.
Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever.
Yeah.
Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed up, shat out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilena Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans.
Good for
On
you.
that note, how would you like to be my shield brother?
You're what? I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start. But she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next. And
See,
every
Shield
day.
Brothers get together.
I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
What good is Walhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living Needle hell?
Early on, Ilena attempted to put a fleet of her own together.
And she did.
We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land.
Yep.
So Ilena wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance.
My best side-eye.
At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds closed up. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilena played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend to. Sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown weary of fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland,
They became our
I
home.
realized that seeing Ilena's dream through had become my own.
Oh.
Then,
Along came Zeus.
Typical Zeus.
Wrong mythology.
planting roots in new soil and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
A dream where I need socks.
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rolo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilena, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rolo's descendant, though, is beyond me.
Could it be? Did you purposefully foster Rolo's return in order to defeat him?
Thanks, Dad.
Was that your reason for sending Karja out on Lysandras?
Go ahead. Call me the failure of a father. I'll just take it in stride.
No, you won't.
How could you?
Adel, it wasn't right. The way we made our problems into yours.
Nope.
But it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle.
Like, you knew she was a super giga killer, and you told me to get shackled with her shield brother anyway. Loser. Why couldn't you just talk things out?
Karja, you mean? Since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return's long gone now.
Yeah.
Karja? She regained consciousness on her own?
No.
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it. Two
You're not
or three
Saitama
oughta
then.
do the trick. Who am I kidding? Let's go 10.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't gonna change what I gotta do.
I'm just gonna beat you down.
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, shield brother?
Sure do. Always, I love you.
Good answer. Time to...
Well, say your goodbyes, Rolo.
Ooh. Alright, so he does have shield breaking.
You two are really hanging in there. Question is, how long can you keep it up?
Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Okay. Dear old dad's got dad dearest.
Looking like real shield brethren now.
Oh, thanks to you.
I'm my own brother.
Leave you in the dust, Grimson!
I'd sure like to see you try. This one's gonna hurt. Well, this is around what I expected. Yeah. Too bad it's also the most you can handle. Time you breathe your last, Rolo.
Grimson's not playing around. I'm getting pretty pissed off over here. You better be ready to eat your words.
Come on, Dad. I thought you were him.
What's it you gotta do to achieve your dream?
Get over yourself.
That was too easy. Dad went down like a chump.
Hey! There's a lot more where that came from.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Did we get him?
Not too shabby. Gotta say, the years are really catching up to me.
Yeah, you're old.
Thing is, I'm in too deep to go down and out.
Phase 2? Form 2?
Such speed!
Even you can't break those cuffs.
Grimson.
These are my cuffs. Iluna's cuffs.
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
Why are you such a loser, Grimson? I thought I married the berserker and not some little baby puppy man.
Ilana, is that you?
It's always the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom? Yep, that's me.
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together?
Hey, Karja, I got your mom's permission to stay with you forever.
By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself, save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter. My Karja,
Oh,
you've
the
been
baby.
Watching?
Of course, you're my baby.
As for you, Grimson,
Divorce papers. Ghost
I
smack?
could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I find you crossing blades with our little girl?
No.
Ilana,
You aren't the one at fault. And neither is Karja, needless to say. You didn't just support my dream. It just so happened that a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there. Am I wrong?
teensy little mishaps. Now, if that ain't...
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I've never been a father.
Karja, this is one cruel destiny I've saddled you with. You won't hear me apologize, though. But because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world. Worst of all, it would be spitting on the life you've been striving So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can. Now and forever.
So we're shackled together forever.
I don't even know what. Thank you.
Just look at how much you've grown.
Yeah.
Adel?
Yes, Mom?
Sorry, you're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess.
That's true.
That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling.
Yeah.
On that note, what do you say to becoming our son-in-law?
Yeah.
You'd make a fine
Well,
Norman.
hey. It's true. It's true. I like you, kid. I do. Hell yeah, I'll consider it.
I'm only joking. For the most part. Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try not to forget my parting words so quickly this time.
No,
The
yeah.
rest is up to you, Kar.
Are we just gonna have to fight the ghost of Rolo? Yeah, suckers. You're still latched.
Mom. What sheer force of will.
That's a good game.
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilana. How did that even happen?
I don't know.
The reason her will has assumed perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne. I see.
Hey, Grimson!
Ah.
What now? You still looking to fight?
Nah, I sleep.
The mood's past. Reckon I'll take some good long puffs and mull things over.
Puffs. Tears.
Let's move on ahead.
How is it raining inside this boat? Now we know we have an audience.
Hey, wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves in front of her, now would we?
I want to impress your mother. When I die, I'm going to her side. Yeah, you can't handle the pitch black. It's too much for you.
I can't, huh?
Let's get back to searching for Rolo's room. I'm not about to sit around waiting for a savior. Better to carve your own path forward.
Karja,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
your fortitude never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I can see it on your face. Oh, Lord, the blue. Alright. Can't make that jump.
No
It's
jumpies.
impossible. Alright, we're just zooming. How close are we to leveling up? Still some.
Forever away.
Oink. This is a weird little maze. I can pull that. Have to pull that. Okay. Where is it? There you is. You good?
Yeah.
Why you keep abandoning me?
I'm not abandoned.
You went out in the other room.
Yeah, I had to go so I could look at the socks that you wanted.
Oh, did you bring them?
You have no socks.
There are socks in the bag. Bring me some socks from the bag is what I was getting at. Can I land on the chest? I can land in the chest, technically. Mana, to me. Alright, that's everything in here. Missing 5 chests and 4 clusters. Oh, it's one of these, huh?
Wait there, Karja.
Switch!
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 Switch out!
Oh, they even match.
I know. I did so good.
Switch!
Something's here. Yeah!
Can't climb that. Green crystal water. That's for something on her side? No. It is Adel side. That's Carter side. You good?
Yeah.
Why are you sleep yawning then?
I'm not sleepy.
Why are you yawning?
I'm not yawning.
Why are you sleeping?
I'm not sleeping. You can do it.
Probably not the intended method, but I can do. Oh, come on. Wait, no, okay, there it is.
Stronger the better.
The better, the better.
No, pretty sure I'm supposed to have one of the 2 gangs over there. Jump, Adel, come on.
Hone in.
I'm hitting the jump button.
It doesn't look like it.
You were saying?
It didn't. It didn't look like it.
Mana!
Oh, ending.
Okay, I guess.
Come on, Adel.
Probably close to the edge, I guess.
Hone in.
They gotta be running too.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is not hard. It's also not the intended way either.
Hone in.
You did it.
99% sure I need one of the two goons.
The goons.
Or both goons, rather.
Fly away.
That works.
Switch! Hey, a treasure chest!
Hey, a chest full of treasure. Hey, some basic beast spurts. Oh, come off it. That was stupid.
Switch.
Switch out!
Switch.
Okay.
I'm back, Karja.
Perfect. Sea Striker, knockback, frostbite, burn. Launch your mana-bound partner with a mighty swing. Get ready for me to get launched with a mighty swing.
Yeah.
Oh, you did a lot of damage.
I'm not too late!
Thanks. How's that? Switch. Opening. Fire in the hole. Got this. Fire in the hole.
What the hell did I just get? Schlimmenblauschen? The fuck is Schlimmenblauschen? Schneeblauschen. It does a lot of damage, though.
We go. Spider-Man. Here we come. Chom.
So if that does 11,000 damage.
Switch out! You take the lead!
Oh no. Okay, so Adel using it is what actually makes it do the damage. Yeah, who needs Spider-Man 2 Miles Morales when you got Adel Kristen? Miles Morales. Okay, there's one last chest up there. I need more darkness.
So much dark. Need more.
I do need more.
More lump.
Let's catch our breath.
No, the thing.
What's this room?
It's the captain's quarters. What do you think it is, Karja? Call yourself a pirate?
Yar.
It's sparse, to say the least.
While that may be so, the man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
A loser.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this arc before, Leela?
The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge. Rolo was hastening to ensure the safety of all, and at that same time, we entrusted our daughter, Lana.
So you and Rollo had a girl.
Huh. Not what I would have.
Right on, Carly. Right on. Good stuff. I'm getting there. Very slowly.
Indeed. Sadly, that was the last and final time I ever saw her either.
Must have left you at a real loss. Let's say we turn this place inside out then. Maybe it'll help us fill in a few blanks.
Which one is your favorite Crimson Dragon card? I like Black Rose Dragon.
I would appreciate that.
Although, friggin' Red Fiend Archdragon or whatever is pretty sweet too. Can't go wrong with Jack Atlas. Yeah, I know. There's 10 chapters plus the epilogue on the game. On the 10th day after the disaster, my destination was set. Once I reach it, however, there will be no coming back. Leela, Lana, forgive me. Okay. It may be the day that I took the throne. The time of reckoning had already been decided. No matter what retribution awaits me, I must face the consequences of my actions head on. Okay. Don't want to check that yet. Upon my arrival, I'll be sure to plant the flowers that she loved. Those delicate white bellflowers. Alright, what's in this box? Good box? Esoteric bounding text. Does it make it... Okay. Oh, doubles my mana barrier duration even further. I don't really use mana barrier that often, but what else? After much effort, Adel managed to open the uncooperative drawer. Inside was a single sheet of paper. It was a map to Viewpoint Isle.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
You don't have technology, they're all hand-drawn, Karja.
Yes. It appears to map out the cicatrix.
What's this X for?
Comes with a note. The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights.
The Northern Lights. So in Aurora?
First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us.
Yes.
Rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost.
Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush.
Yeah. Huh, you really think so? X does mark the spot, I heard.
Come off it, Adol. Since when were you so wishy-washy?
Since you tried to kill me!
Karja's words may ring true. It isn't far from our current location.
All right, then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sundress and set sail on the double.
Google's reconnaissance has marked the surrounding terrain and exploration points. No shot! Fact check that. No shot! Like, I can see it now that you pointed out. No shot. Bro ZD's everywhere. I love that guy.
Google, you're back.
He does kind of sound like he's trying to send me King Dragon's regards. Oh, yo. Pro ZD just gets around. He's great. Nice. I beat Grimson in one try. I absolutely wrecked him. So, since I'm playing on Nightmare, I'm going full-on glass cannon build because vitality and defense doesn't really matter anyway. You die in like 2 or 3 hits regardless. So, I'm just going full in on the darkness and strength to get that damage is increased by the difference between strength and defense, and I'm just going full on damage. I took him down in about 50 seconds or so. I beat Pro ZD's ass. Nice. Okay, is this a merchant ship? No, this is the Nordics. Board the Nordics. Hey, what's the big idea? Defeating us wasn't enough, eh? Came to finish the job while you're at it? Nah. Saves us the trouble of going after you instead. Princess, Adel, let's settle this for good. Right here, right now. Hold on a second. We're not looking to start any more scuffles. But if you don't stand down, we'll be forced to fight back. Sheathe your weapons, you two. Neither the princess nor Adel seem to bear us any hostility, even though they totally deserve it. Besides, we, like the Jarl, staked our lives on a battle we ultimately lost. There's no need to tarnish our pride as warriors any further. Skeeter, that's your excuse for caving in? We gotta take Rollo down eventually, for our families and our friends. If we let this chance slip by, she might actually become the real thing. Horik and Toki, right? Killing Rollo is the sound choice to make in order to protect both the island and all of Obelia Gulf. And if I do become Rollo, I'd want you to end my life without a second thought. But for now, I'd like you to give me more time. There's somewhere I still need to go. I only came here first because I wanted to see you all beforehand. Princess. There's no guarantee that I can get rid of Rollo, but I'm betting everything on this. You only have to wait until I return. Can you at least give me till then? Judging by circumstances, I take it the Sea King's throne wasn't able to do away with Rollo either. Yet you would ask us to believe there is still hope. I'm going to save my shield sister. That look on your face, it tells me you aren't saying this on baseless grounds. You have an excellent sibling here, Princess. And you yourself have truly come into your own. Fine. If you're really that set on it, we'll back off for now. Hate to admit it, but Gunnar has the right of things. It's easy to see that we're no match against you. Ha! Pushovers, the whole bunch of you. Don't come crying to me later if things end up going south. Whew, frankly, I'm relieved. We've done quite a bit of research to prepare in the event you become Rollo, Princess. But regrettably, all of our years of searching only ever arrived at the same answer. That's why I had to resolve it simply to get it over and done with. In the end, though, I want you to live, Princess. If there truly is another solution, I'd like to place my faith in it. Yeah, I mean, the rest of us only heard about this whole situation for the first time during that battle the other day. A part of me doesn't entirely get how much of a threat this Rolo really is, but even still. You and Adel are comrades, Princess. Comrades I want to protect. So we'll be cheering you on. Thanks. Sorry, Princess, but I haven't changed my mind. Letting the root of disaster live is no way to keep everyone safe. I may not stand much of a chance strength-wise, but when things get down to the wire, I'm coming after you. So if you start taking too much of your sweet time, well, here's your warning. Noted. Hey, how long do you plan on sitting around shirking work? It'll be nightfall soon if you don't move your asses fixing this ship up. Aye, sir. My apologies. And you two, is this really a time or place to be lollygagging? Go on and get lost or I grant you a grisly end. Bye, Dad. Alright, we'll see you later then. I'll be awaiting your safe return. May Har protect you. Okay, so... Where's that stinging ass penguin? So there's a lot more travel points. So 20 chests remain, which are probably here. 25 buried treasures, probably here. 25 crystal clusters, probably here. 5 travel points, probably not here. Yeah, okay. Anyway. I did do some fishing on Viewpoint Isle a moment ago, so... Let's see if that's enough for his... Refoind the pilot. Grin. Gwah! Penguin just shook its head. Apparently the fish doesn't suit his palate. That's more like it. Good, Penguin. While we're at it, don't you think you're being a bit too picky? How about I give you a special lesson in breaking that habit? Gwah! This sure brings back some memories. She cured all of us of our fussy eating back in the day, too. Sure did. Gold Borsus. Oh my gosh. I don't have any more ancient fish, you picky SOB.
Okay,